Because I want to tell the truth what happened, because I didn't do nothing, man. I promise God, I put this on my 8 kids. I love them to death. I didn't do anything. 8 kids, I'm not finna rob nobody. You know I got 8 kids. You ain't got no kids. You ain't trying to feed your motherfucking self, folks. I am 22 years old. I ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit.
2 life sentences. For what?
This is Lyntonio Quinn. In 2018, he and his friends Tatiana Williams, Cleveland Golden, and his cousin David Washington entered a home to buy drugs. Unfortunately, David was shot and killed. The question remained, who shot David, and was this a robbery? Lyntonio thinks otherwise. Let's see what he had to say.
Listen, I just want to tell you before we get started, we already know everything. We know that this was a robbery. It was a robbery that wasn't supposed to turn out like this. David D wasn't supposed to die. We know that. That's your people. This wasn't supposed to happen this way. Okay? But the problem is that right now, The problem is that right now, we've got David D dead. And we've got those people that were in that house, we've got their side of the story. All right? And their side of the story really isn't helping you out right now. You know what I'm saying? So we've got to hear your side of the story to try to figure out what happened, what really happened. Because if we don't get that, it's only ever going to be their side.
And we understand that it was just going to be a robbery.
Because I ain't have no parts. I don't care what nobody say. I got witness where I was at the time.
Okay. If you're telling us that you're wanting a lawyer, we can't ask you any questions. But just remember this. We've got the neighbor has video surveillance of it. And also the car that y'all took over there is financed, and they got a GPS tracker on that car. So we can put you there. We know you're there on surveillance. So if you want to try that bullshit that you weren't there and you got people there, that shit ain't going to work. Ain't nobody going to stand up in court for you and tell that bullshit when we got you on video.
We've got you on video trying to load him up in that car.
And we got your people looking at the video saying, that's Pooh right there. I know that's Pooh because I've grown up with him all my life. Okay? So we can stop with all that bullshit that you weren't there. We know Pooh's there. Okay? And if you're going to try that, you're on a sinking ship, cuz. And you'll spend the rest of your life in prison. Because all these other jokers are going to get up there and say, man, this is what happened. It was up to this. We went over there. This happened. So if you want to go down on that shit, you sinking. 2 life sentences. For what?
No, I'm just saying, for example, if I get me a lawyer and I still tell y'all the truth, I'm going to still end up getting charged with more than what
you know what the thing is, Pooh, is you need to show some remorse and not come in here and try to say, I wasn't there, I don't know nothing about nothing, because that's horse shit. We know it's horse shit. We got you on video. The only thing that you can do, that you can get yourself out of prison, is go in there and say, you know what, I take responsibility for my actions. It wasn't supposed to happen this way. It went sideways, but this is what happened. This is my fault. This is my responsibility. But you know what?
If I tell y'all, can I still get a lawyer? If I tell y'all right now, can I still get?
Yes, that's your right. That's your constitutional right to have an attorney before we talk to you. So we're done at this point.
And we're gonna take you. When all that shit happened before, I promise God, I didn't know none of that shit was gonna happen. All I know is, he told me, he said, man, we finna go ahead and buy some weed. That's all I fucking know. As soon as we got there, next thing I know, Cleve Gordon Jr., he the one picked up the pistol on that man. I just thought it was just for us. We were finna buy some weed and leave.
So, from his emotion so far, I think he is being honest. He is rattled, and I don't think he's trying to lie so hard at this point. He's now going to explain what exactly happened when him and his friends entered the house. You see how he just asked for a lawyer? He's realizing in his head, you know what, I just want to tell the truth, or I need to let whatever happened, I need to let it out. So at this point, I personally don't think he's trying to lie. What do you think?
Because I want to tell the truth what happened, because I didn't do nothing, man. I promise. I put this on my 8 kids. I love them to death. I didn't do anything. I promise. Just supposed to get some weed and go home. 8 kids. I'm not finna rob nobody. You know I got 8 kids. You ain't got no kids. You ain't trying to free your motherfucking self, folks. I am 22 years old. I ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit. So we go in the house. I ain't see no gun on nobody until we got in the house. David D picked up the gun and hit Stefan in the head, and Cleve took his gun out. And I'm stuck. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Cleve told, what you say? He said, where you finna go? I said, I'm finna go. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm finna go. I got 8 kids, bro. And he snatched me by my shirt back in the house.
Who did?
Cleve, the same clothes I ran for y'all in, the same exact clothes, them red pants, and this blue shirt.
Well, who was all, besides y'all, who all was in the house, or where were they at in the house?
Stefan was standing by the door. Then
Did y'all knock on the door, just open it, or what?
I knocked on the door because I know the dude. I knocked on the door because he served me weed. So I knocked on the door. He was like, what's up, little bro? I was like, nothing. I need something to smoke. And he was like, all right, come on in. So I come on in. Next thing I know, me and him, we talking to communicate. We finna go to walk outside. All I know, David, he shut the door. Don't nobody move. I say, man, I ain't got time for shit, y'all know. I say, I ain't robbing nobody. I ain't got time for that. He said, it's too late now. It don't even matter. It's not too late, bro. I got 8 kids. Y'all don't got kids. Y'all don't look at this shit.
Well, where were the other 2 people in the house? The white girl and the white guy?
On the couch.
Okay.
And then what happened?
Man, I tried to go out the door. Well, the other white dude came in.
Came in?
It was another one. The one that shot David D.
What do you mean another one?
White dude.
I thought Stefan was in the house.
It was Stefan, the white dude and the white girl that was together, and there was another white dude that came to the house.
Did he walk up or did he drive
He
up?
drove up, and then he came in the house. Stefan was like, man, go back out the door. Just go back out the door. So I'm trying to go out the door. That's when goddamn Cleve grabbed me, telling you ain't going no motherfucking well. So I'm like, man, let me go. So he didn't want to let me go. So next thing I know, the white dude pulled his gun out. He started shooting. The bullet went right past my face. I'm sitting there crying. This thing I know. I see my cousin get shot.
He's shooting inside the house, the white guy is? Or outside the house? Huh?
Outside.
Outside the house?
Bullet went right past my head as soon as I ran out the door.
Were
I
y'all
turned
running?
around, I seen my cousin fall.
Were y'all running away?
I was running away. I don't know what they was trying to do. I was running away for my safety. I was running.
What happened?
When we got back in the car, he talking about if you tell anybody anything, I promise to God I'm killing you and your kids. And that's what all said.
Well, how'd you get to the car?
I ran. I was trying to run fast as I could. By the time I jumped in the car, I said Cleve on the side getting in. I told him to get out. He said, I ain't getting out of shit. And he put this pistol on me.
Okay.
Really?
Go up
I
there.
spotted it from a distance. When he fell, I knew something was wrong.
Okay, where did you go once you saw him fall?
I tried to pick him up with a car.
Okay.
I tried. I swear.
Okay. And at that point, had the car come around, or did you try to take him to the car, or what'd you do?
I tried to take him to the. I tried.
Okay. And where was the car at that point?
On Belgium, Cleveland, and got the car. I'm gonna be. I ain't gonna say he went and got the car. It was somebody in the car, man. Some other dude. When I tried to put David D in the car, I didn't even pay attention to who the fuck he was. My mind was so lost, and I was trying to think. I tried to put my cousin in the car. That's all I was thinking about.
All right. So
Yeah, Cleve told me they were gonna kill me, so I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to think, so I was just shocked.
okay.
I was scared to come to y'all because I felt like y'all was gonna kill me armed and dangerous. And I'm not armed and dangerous.
Okay. So when Tatiana pulled the car up, you tried to help load your cousin back in the car.
She didn't pull up the car. It was Damien.
I mean, you realize Tatiana's right over there.
Yeah, it was time. My mind, I can't think straight right now. Y'all have a secret. I need to think straight.
We'll probably get you on in a minute. We need to get through a little bit of this though.
Because for Tatiana cop pulled, there was another cop.
Okay. I'm
Right
not saying Tatiana's car pulled up. I'm saying when Tatiana pulled up and drove up in her car.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Look, this is not the time to start telling me a bunch of bullshit.
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening.
And I know you're trying to protect Tatiana. And I can appreciate that and I can respect that. Because you're looking after those kids. But look, it is what it is. You know?
All right, when she didn't know what was going on either. I'm going to just be honest. She didn't know what was going on either. Me and her were both clueless. Mm-hmm. So, next thing I know, she was like, babe, what I'm finna do? I said, shit. I said, man, I want to go back and get my cousin so we can take her to the hospital. Please say, we ain't going no fucking way. You finna take us back to T8. If you turn around, I'm gonna kill him. I'm like, what the fuck? What you gonna kill me for? Oh, cause goddamn, you gonna tell on me. You damn right, cause I ain't had nothing to do with it. Then we were like, shit, I'll kill you right now. I just said, I ain't gonna tell him. I'm gonna just sit right here. And that's what I did. Ran from y'all cause I was scared.
Okay, so far there's 3 main key points. Number 1, he went to go buy weed or drugs in general. Number 2, he had no idea there were guns in the place. And number 3, he would never ever rob his cousin, who of course is the victim, David. His expressions tell me he's probably being honest. But at the age of 22, him having 8 kids, Jesus wept by the way, holy Moses, he sells drugs himself, he cannot be that naive to think this was not going to happen. What do you think?
Well, Lyntonio, I mean, the problem that I'm having here is that I've talked to a lot of people, all right? And you've sat here and seen me over there talking to her. I already know everything.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
I know that you guys went over there to rob Stefan. I know that.
I did. Okay? I promise.
All right, look. It is what it is, man. You went over
I put this on my bed, baby. My baby dead and gone. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know nothing what was going on. If anybody telling y'all that's a lie, I didn't know nothing. I promise to God I didn't.
Okay, listen to me. I know for a fact that you went over there to hit a lick on Stefan. All right, I know that. You went over there to get your bill money because you guys were trying to move. I know that. This is not the time to be trying to distance yourself from that. Because whether you say, I didn't know it was going to happen like that or not, the fact is it happened. And now you're here. But if you start trying to do bullshit and tell me all this kind of stuff like that, it's not going to help you out. It's not going to help you. So now's the time for you to just lay it all out there. Because when your story doesn't match everybody else's story, guess who's going to get fucked up? You.
Antonio, it would have been believable if when that stuff happened, like you just said it happened,
a lot of that shit that you would have
come.
There's a lot of stuff there that's true, but there's a lot of stuff that's not.
That you would have come forward right then and there, okay, if that was the truth. But like she said, this is the biggest thing that's ever going to happen to you in your life right now. Okay? You have a dear friend, homeboy, cousin, family that's gone. All right? And wherever he's at, hopefully he's up there, he's looking down, all right, on you and not shaking his head saying, this motherfucker's a lie. You know?
My cousin, no, I ain't gonna lie with him like that.
So, be a man and be honest.
Man, fuck it. Alright, I was supposed to be robbed this man a couple months ago. I'm going to be flat out honest. If I get a license, I don't even kill no more.
Now, just so you know, I do have the police interview of Cleveland. I also have the police interview of Tatiana. I first wanted to give you Lyntonio's side of the story. The other 2 interviews are coming at a later date. So, keep that in mind.
But I don't rob people. I'm gonna be honest. That's not my lingo. I sell dope. That's me. Work. Okay, we was behind on the bill. I got tired of her hounding me every fucking day. How this gonna get paid? How that gonna get paid? Okay, so boom. Cleve came to me personally. He said, "What's up with the dude that's still across from where you stay at?" I said, "Man, I ain't really on that robbing shit." And I told him just like that. Then he was like, "I heard you had a lick, though." I was like, "Yeah, I got a lick, but I'm not on that robbing shit." I said, "You can go do it though." So boom, man. Long story short, once he was like, "Shit, goddamn, anything go wrong, you telling me I'm gonna kill you." Them the exact words that came out of his mouth before all this shit happened.
Okay.
So boom, after that, goddamn, that's when Stefan called me for some pills, some X pills. I say, man, I got what, 10 of them left. And he was like, come to the house. And I told Cleve, I said, man, look, whatever go on, I ain't got shit to do with that. If y'all gonna rock that, man, I said, goddamn, I'm not even coming. He was like, oh, it ain't gonna be nothing like that. We just finna get some weed and leave. So I get in the house. I see goddamn my cousin pull his gun out. And I see goddamn what's name pull his out. So I get ready to run out the door. Cleve grab me. Where you going? This a robber. I'm not finna sit here. Or if you tell me I'm gonna kill you, this is what he said in front of everybody. I'm scared. I'm shook up. So I'm standing there. I'm lost. I don't got no gun, no nothing.
What kind of gun did Cleve have? 9, 40, 45, 380?
I want to say a 9.
Okay, small, semi-auto?
Small compact 9.
Small compact 9? Okay, what David have?
David had I want to say it was a revolver. I don't know what it was. I'm going to be honest. I seen him with a revolver.
Okay. And
then after that, that's when I tried to leave out the door. I seen the white dude pull up. When I seen him pull up, I'm like, man, I'm finna go.
Now, you sure there's a white guy that fucking pulled up?
I'm so proud. I put this on my dead baby. God bless her soul. Man pulled up in the yard in a black car that looked like a photo Nissan. The photo, real small Nissan, old school. He pulled up. Stefan said, no, go back out the door.
And we're almost done.
I need a smoke.
All right. Where do you think Cleve is over there by the school?
Give me some paper.
Cause
if I give y'all this information, please don't say please, I don't want to be dead. I'm going to be, I don't want to die right now. I got too much to live for.
I want to go pick Cleve up now.
I'm going to be dead honest with you.
Go ahead.
I was so scared I was in a tree.
Where are you? Back over there by where you ran? Where
I stayed.
The car crashed?
That's my house.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I ran. I'm going to be honest with you. I was scared. Everybody told me they finna come kill me. And then I looked at the news, armed and dangerous. I'm thinking to myself, I haven't done anything.
Well, but think about this from our standpoint, okay? If we work a murder,
yes, sir,
and the person's shot, and the people we talk to,
yes, sir,
says the people that come in had guns, okay? Well, they don't know who's who or whatever. So yeah, we notify not only our officers, but the general public that these people are armed and considered dangerous, so they don't try to do something on their own and get themselves killed. Well, how far away were you in a tree?
The next door.
So you watched them do the search warrant all night and all that shit?
I watched all that. I watched when they came and kicked the door in and everything. I mean, used the thing to knock the door down.
Is that right?
I seen when I watched everything.
I got you.
I watched when y'all flashed the light in the tree at me 4-5 times.
Is that right? Well, how about that?
I wanted to come down and turn myself in, but I was like, spooked. Then my kids, it's like they sitting there. It's just something about my kids with, I don't know.
I understand, man. I understand.
That like when y'all just came and got me, I was smoking on a motherfucking blunt. Trying to ease my mind. That's like before I got here, I wanted to ask. Oh, man.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask.
Was I finna be charged with murder?
I mean, honestly, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I mean, yes, you're going to be charged with it because of the simple fact that you were there when it took place, whether or not you say you had a gun or didn't have a gun. But the biggest part, and like I said, a lot of people, I know when something like that happens, you're scared. But the only way to kind of get around that and to help is when that shit goes down, come straight down, call the police, come straight down to the sheriff's office and say, hey, this is shit just went bad. This is what happened. But when you're on the run for 2, 3, 4 days, you know, that makes it looks bad. Absolutely.
I talked to a lawyer and everything. He told me that. He said, man, just try to stay out till I can gonna get somebody to help me pay for your what my auntie had to do. He wanted 10 bands. Cause he said my case ain't really that big. Cause I was telling him about it. I told him everything what happened from the get go. He said I kind of believe. He said I ain't gonna sit here and say I kind of believe you. I believe you. And like I told him, I didn't kill my cousin, and this man threatened me if I tell he was gonna kill me and send his boys after me. If y'all ever heard of SBG, them boys don't play. Them boys like they come in packs.
You talking about Silverback Gorillas?
That's my brother now. They come in packs. They don't.
What's your date of birth, brother?
1696. That's why I was scared to tell y'all anything. Cause my brother, I know how my brother and them is, and they crazy.
I got you.
All right. Before he does that, let me read this to you, okay? It says you do not have to consent to a search of yourself or your property. If you do consent to such search, any evidence observed or obtained by such search can be used against you in a court of law. If you refuse to consent to such search, your refusal cannot be used against you.
What all this mean? What you saying? I'm kind of.
Okay, this is basically just you want to. It's basically they're saying that you are okay with giving your sample. For
This
your
is a
DNA.
DNA swab of your mouth to get your DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
So,
and earlier you had said that you wanted to.
Because that would exonerate you if they found a gun, right?
Come on.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
But anyway, hang
on.
Just hear me out. I've got to read it all to you because that's just the way that we have to do it. So anyway, start back up here. Unless you consent to a search, we cannot search you or your property without probable cause, except upon the authority of a search warrant issued by a judge or proper court authorizing the search. A search warrant will not be issued except upon an affidavit setting forth the facts which constitute legally sufficient probable cause for the issuance of the search warrant. It says that you have a right to talk to a lawyer for advice before consenting to a search, and if you can't afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to advise you. This says that I've read the statement of my rights shown above, and I understand what my rights are. I do not wish to talk to a lawyer for advice. I understand and know what I'm doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure of any kind has been used against me.
There have been threats made to me.
Well, not by us.
By us.
So when y'all put me in the jail, y'all gonna make sure nobody gonna kill me. I'm gonna be straight up honest with y'all.
I mean,
we're going. We can.
I'm saying that y'all best bet.
When we go over there, we will tell them. I mean, if you want us to, we will tell them to.
Man, it's a lot of people want me. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all sit here and shit. So like I just told him, SBG, that's my brother. He in jail right now. Mm-hmm. Michael Will Quinn. If my brother see me, he gonna kill me. Cause I told him one of his best friends.
If your brother sees you?
If my brother see me, he gonna kill me.
Your own brother?
Man, y'all don't know how crazy. Y'all don't know. I swear y'all don't.
Okay. I mean, we'll mark you as a keep away from Michael Quinn and all that stuff. So if you don't have any questions and you agree to that, you sign right there and we'll get your sample.
And what do you think as far as Cleve? I mean, obviously he's probably got old ladies running him around wherever he needs to go. You think?
She ain't got no car.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's talking up.
If he ain't on the billboard, I'm telling you now, he in TA. If y'all ain't got him on
If he ain't on what?
If he ain't on the billboard of the news, he in TA. I'm gonna be dead up honest with you.
And do you got any clue what phone he's been using?
Facebook. That's all.
Did it? No, that's his gloves, bro.
I know that. I'm saying blood smell like a damn.
You go around smelling condoms?
Hell no. I just know they smell.
Just check it. All right. Give us a minute to put a few of these things up, and then we'll come back in and let you know.
Can I get a smoke so y'all start in?
Yeah, I'm going to see if we can find a cigarette.
Do you recognize this person?
That look like the one he talked to.
Oh, Cleve.
I can't tell by the fucking wig, but it looks just like her though.
Hang on. What about this one?
I don't know who the fuck she is.
Okay.
She usually wearing a weave?
Weave or goddamn wig.
She heavy? Or thick?
Kinda heavy. Like, I said she weighed about 160. Somewhere around there.
I hear you.
150.
Raise your right hand. You swear everything that you told me today was the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sit tight.
Hang tight. We'll see about that cigarette in just a second.
Just tell my fiance I said I love him.
Absolutely.
I can finish talking to you real quick.
Yeah, man.
A lot of information I'm giving y'all, I just don't want this shit to fall back on me.
Weird thing, Emmanuel looks soft, man.
He looks soft, but he will shoot the shit out of somebody like before you ain't know it. Cause I don't know what it is, this DBD shit, death before dishonor. There's a lot of people that's in this shit that's in jail. When I get in there, I know they're gonna want to kill me. Cause I already know what I probably gave y'all. I ain't gonna say it out there yet, but
Well, they ain't gonna know nothing that you gave us.
cause the Pooh he hang with Emmanuel's still down here.
What's Pooh's real name, there, man?
I don't know.
It ain't the boy he got arrested with here just right before.
Tall, dark skin.
Wait a minute. Well, that tall, dark-skinned boy, that's gonna be fucking the one they call Chip. Also, that's another guy.
Not him, but they call him Pooh. He tall, keep a short haircut. I'm not gonna lie. My name in the street can ring bells because I know everybody in Pensacola. And I say, it's one person you can't ask me about that I really know. I know a lot of people down here. And that's like I said about a lot of murders. I know people that was involved in them and just didn't say nothing because I felt like if I was involved myself, I was going to get fucked up because I didn't have nothing to do with it. That's like with Top Cat. I know all them boys. All them boys hang with my brother, Michael Will Quinn. Y'all done had him multiple times.
He's in county now or state prison?
County.
For what?
Fleeing in the loo.
Is that gonna send him back to prison?
I don't know. He ain't been out that long.
What was he in prison for?
All type of shit. Shooting.
Now, you how old are you?
22.
And how old's your brother?
30. But I think he's 30. Because that's my brother on my dad's side. Yep. Cleve said something about that too today. When all this shit.
No, Cleve's a little bit older too, ain't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
When all this shit jumped off, Cleve told me, he told me before me and my old, because we were supposed to be going home. That was everything was supposed to be going on. We was going home. Me and her was going to buy some weed from Stefan, me, her, and David D. That's why I told y'all I don't know how the fuck them guns get in that car. And I don't know how all this shit got started. Stefan called me for some pills. And the pills I was going to serve him because I didn't have no money. Got them pills I was going to serve him. That's what I was going to use to buy my weed. Yes. Buy my weed. Then when I was going to use that to buy my weed, I turned around. By the time I turned around, I got done talking to Stefan. I said, Stefan, you might get some water out the kitchen. He said, yeah, little bro, go ahead. I'm ready to walk in the kitchen. I turned around, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck y'all doing? What y'all got going on? Nigga, shut up, nigga. You right here with us, goddamn. I'm not with y'all for shit. Y'all got me put in something now when the police get me. They finna give me a license for something y'all fucking did. I came to get served by this dude. Y'all came to rob this dude. I didn't know y'all was coming to rob this dude. Cause she'll tell when they got in the car, they didn't have no guns. Nothing on them. All of a sudden, we get in this man's house, y'all pull guns out. Clea, I'm supposed to be something like your little brother. You got a baby by my sister. You pull a gun on me. I'm trying to lead this shit. You ain't going no motherfucking well. So I'm just standing there. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I'm shook up. I never been on no robbery. I never broke in no houses. I never did none of that. Everything that I got from the dirt, from hustling and working. That's why I say I don't understand, like, why would y'all want to put me in a fucked up predicament? Okay, y'all broke. That ain't got nothing to do with me because of y'all broke. You feel me? David D and goddamn, Clee, y'all must already planned this shit before we jumped in this car. All this shit had to be planned before we jumped in this car. Cause my wife told y'all we were going home to get something to eat and me and her gonna chill with our kids and watch movies. But then, before we said that, me and her said we're going to get some weed. I told her to go check my baby out of school, what she went to go do. Cause by the time she came from out of there, my house right down the street, I can walk home. I called her phone. Man, babe, come get me, man. I'm scared. Man, hurry up, come get me. By the time I'm running out, for her to come get me, she see me. All I heard was, pow, pow. So I see David D on the ground. Cleve come behind him. So in my head, I'm thinking to myself, did Cleve shoot my cousin or did this white man shoot him? That's like right now between me, I'm still lost on that part. I don't know if it was Cleve or this white dude, but the white dude was going in his pocket. By the time I was taking off running, I don't know what he was reaching for though. That's why I say, in my eye, y'all may not believe me. I don't know who shot David. I'm gonna be straight up honest, because I was the first one out the yard, the first one, trying to get away from all that bullshit. Then when I heard David say, he fell. I went back, held my cousin, kissed him, asked me, did Cleve do anything? Get the fuck in this car. No, I'm finna sit right here with him. The lady said, no, baby, you want me to call the police for you? I said, man, I got a warrant, but I still want to sit here with my cousin. She was like, no, you just need to leave. So I get in the car. I leave. So Cleve was like, drop him off in TA. I dropped him off in TA. After we dropped him off in TA, I didn't hear from Cleve for 3 days. 3 full days.
Well, hang on. That happened Tuesday. Today's only Friday. Today's 3 days.
Yeah, 2 days. I didn't hear from him for 2 days. Okay. All of a sudden, I get a call last night from you. You better not tell on me. You tell you know what come behind this.
You think he's using Stefan's phone or some shit?
Yes, he is.
Uh-huh.
If it ain't Stefan's phone, it's that girl phone. That's why I say I don't want to be caught. I take 5, 10 years. I promise, Lord knows I will. Even though I ain't have shit to do with this, I take a couple years. But I didn't have. And that's why I say, man, if this autopsy and all this stuff come back, I ain't got it. It'll show you no evidence. I haven't done anything. True enough, I may be on camera, but me being on camera trying to get my cousin in the car.
Well, and it's like I told you earlier, you know, where you messed up was, I mean, taking a ride on a warrant is 10 times better than a murder charge, you know. And once you got away from them, you know, first thing you should have done was talk to your lady or whatever, and then said, hey, man, I got to go tell some shit to happen. You know, to get it all
listen, I'm going to be honest. That's what I was.
Because that's better. And you got to put the street cred and what your homies think about you to the fucking side when it comes with your life. You know, this ain't no battery charge, burglary, theft, no bullshit, you know, dope charge. I mean, it don't get no bigger, you know? So.
That's like, the only thing I want Cleve to come do is come confess and say that he did this shit and what happened. Cause I don't want to sit here and Cleve, you steady keep lying or just hiding from these folks and telling them what the fuck going on. Get me up out of this, Cleve.
You think Cleve's got a gun on him at all times?
Man, all times.
And he told you he was going to shoot it out with the police?
If y'all was to come get him, he gonna shoot. That's like, I know I'm finna get charged for this. I know I am. I ain't have no parts and no deal.
Yeah, but getting charged and then when it's time to go to court and everything else, you know, your honesty, you know, that'll be taken into consideration. And, you know, as things come out and because we learn new stuff each day as the days go by, you know, because David, he can't tell his story.
Nope.
So, you know, so all we got, and we know your lady, she is in the car, but she wasn't there. So she only knows what she's heard. So the only other person that has an eyewitness account is Cleve and then Stefan and, the white girl and the white guy and the other white dude. You know, we still got to track down some of those people because I can tell you, some of the other ones ain't been too helpful, you know.
Man, the reason why Stefan ain't gonna say nothing, because he's a drug dealer. Y'all go pop that house. Give it like...
Well, if he's a drug dealer, how come he ain't got no car or no fucking shit?
Listen, I'm finna tell you. Stefan, he's smart. He moved like a boss. He let licks drive him around. All his money he just put up and saved for like stuff like this when it go on, like just in case he need a lawyer. Since I know Stefan, I done seen him with garbage bags with like 20s, 50s, and 100s. I done literally like see him in my own eye.
Where's he getting his dope from?
I don't know. Stefan, from what I heard, Stefan get guns from his peoples.
Because he's kind of got a weird name. You know?
And that's why I say I can sit here and tell y'all the whole truth about everything what really happened. Even though I know I'm still be charged, I'm not mad. I'm not finna sit here and keep crying about it. Because I know deep down in my heart what's finna happen. And I ain't have shit to do with it.
Well,
true enough, and y'all, I'm essential because they had me there. But I wasn't there for that shit. I was there to get served and leave and go on out my business.
Well, I mean, if you take anything away from this, if you're involved in something of this nature, you always come forward.
Yes, sir.
Always to tell your story.
That's like I wanted to come. I told my wife, you may think I'm lying. You can go ask her right now. I told her after my auntie's supposed to send $300 so she can get in the place. I asked my auntie to send me $300. I told her after I get her place, I'm going to turn myself in. I got messages in her phone. Y'all can go back to Metro and track them motherfuckers. And my auntie, because I talked to a lawyer and everything. But he was like, won't nobody touch me because of the VOP. He was like, go on in and talk to them first, and then after you talk to them, get that VOP out the way, then call for a lawyer. But he was like, your charge is like, is you was there, but you ain't have anything to do with it. I like, yeah, I like I told him on the phone, I said, man, I was there to get served. That was the only thing. I wasn't there for no bullshit, no drama. I was there just to get served. Cleveland got down, what's the name? I don't know what the fuck they had on. Had going on.
Well, what did you think if you were riding at least 3 deep? What did you think was going to happen?
Everybody was talking about weed. Getting served. That's what was going on.
Yeah, but even your old lady said she knew y'all were going to go hit a lick.
Not me. Not me, because like I even told her, I wasn't with that lick shit. And she know that's one thing she knew about me. I don't rob. I ain't robbed nobody a day in my life. Never. A day in my life. This on my kids. All 8 of them. Even my dear child, Nala. God bless her soul.
How'd your kid die?
C-Rock. The one y'all got in jail right now going back and forth to court. He killed my baby.
Which one is that now?
C-Rock.
Where
Cornelius. Out there in Truman's apartment.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Yeah, I can't. Shit, man, we get so much crap around Pensacola anymore. It takes me a little while to remember it.
That's like my family earlier, they had called. They told me I got some pills for you because I think you're losing your mind. You probably finna kill yourself. I'm not finna kill myself. Kill myself for what? That mean I'm guilty. Wrong or right now?
Well, I mean,
if I commit a crime,
yeah, I mean,
kill
typically
myself,
that does mean you're guilty, but I mean, that's, you wouldn't want to do that when you have children that'll come see you and visit you and stuff, you know.
That's like I told my fiance mom. Like I told her, I said, man, I know these people are probably finna try to give me the chill or something, or 2 life sentences or something, even though I ain't have nothing to do with it.
Like I said, the main thing, just keep being honest. Being honest, that'll outweigh the bad.
I can get one more cigarette because Tom about making me get kind of mad.
Yeah, it'd be just a few. Let me go. I got to run, go type something in the computer real quick.
My fiance got handcuffs on her too?
Yeah.
No, I finna see, can she look out the window? I can wait.
Yeah. But I'll be back with you in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so to conclude on Lyntonio's case, right, I'll just read out the newspaper article for you. It says, a Pensacola man was sentenced to 25 years in prison for his role in a robbery that resulted in the death of one of his accomplices, right? Now, Lyntonio Quinn, who was 23 at the time of sentencing, was one of 4 people who participated in a home invasion. One of the intruders, his cousin, David Washington, was the one who was shot. When deputies arrived, Washington was deceased. Now, because Washington was killed during the commission of a felony, his co-defendants can be found legally responsible for his death. So even though we're not quite sure at this moment who took David's life, the fact that David is dead and David went to commit a robbery, Lyntonio and whoever else are responsible for his death. Make sense? Now, there are many conclusions you can take from this case. Was it a planned robbery? Did Lyntonio know? Did he not know? The fact is, regardless of his body language and his emotions, 4 people went in to rob a place. One of them died. I do think it's a little harsh to give this guy 25 years, but the law is the law. Comment, tell me what you think.
Still, you know that he's wanted. You know that we're looking for him. You know that it could go bad if we come and find him in a car He ends up getting shot. You know that.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, why didn't you call us?
Because he was just like, I don't know. I really don't know.